Hey everyone. So I wanted to cover the new program. And so this one I refer to as the women's program, but if you're a guy, it's totally fine to follow this program. And if you're a female, you can also follow the other program if you want. The reason I refer to this as a female program is that it emphasizes body parts that females usually want to target. So this one, for example, is more focused on the lower body and glutes. And then the upper body stuff, there's quite a bit of delt work and some arm work. But the way it's laid out is basically I have 3 lower body days. The first day is a little more focused on strength, so slightly lower rep ranges, but not too low. Day 3 is hypertrophy, so more higher rep ranges, and day 5 is also a hypertrophy day. But you also have day 4 where you're going to do mostly upper body, but you're going to finish with some glute work. So again, it has a lot of glute work, and I got a lot of good feedback on a previous program for those of you who were in that one. I think it was 2 times ago that people really enjoyed that one. So just ignore the April. I just haven't changed the formatting yet. But really the explanation for this one's pretty simple. For those of you in previous camps, there's no RPEs in this one. I basically want you to just challenge yourself within the given rep range. So for example, day 1, you have squats first. I give you 3 sets of 5 reps. So I want you to choose a weight where 5 reps is challenging. In week 1, you may not know exactly what that weight is, especially if you haven't been in our boot camps before. So the idea is just to, pick a conservative weight, try it for 5 reps. If it's easy, count it as a warm-up set. I don't want you to go to absolute failure. Keep, 1 to 2 reps in the tank, shy of what we call technical failure, or when form breaks down. But yeah, you can change weight each set. You don't have to keep the weight the same. Feel free to change it. But I think everything's pretty straightforward there. Take as much rest as you need. We give you some guidelines in the manual. So take a look at that. But in general, rest until you feel ready to go again. Like you can put in full effort. And for females, they tend to rest a little short. So for big lifts such as squats, RDLs, I would rest at least probably a minute and a half at least. So yeah. And anytime you see yellow, that just means we're going to superset it. I gave you an explanation here, but basically you'll do your set of leg curls and you'll immediately go to the next one with no rest between those. But after you finish the second one, the Swiss ball leg curl or glute ham raise, you rest 1 to 2 minutes and then go back to the leg curl, but then immediately go back to this one. Okay, so no rest between those. Same thing with the skull crushers and the curls, and then down here there's also more supersets. The only other technique in this one is something called myo reps, and I'll just briefly explain that one for those of you who have not been in the camps before. We should have an explanation in the manual, but so for this one, you're doing rear delt flies. And the notation, 20 to 25 plus 3 to 5x. So the way this works is you're going to pick a weight where you would go to failure around 20 to 25 reps. So basically, you'll choose that weight. You'll go to failure, hopefully somewhere between 20 and 25 reps. Again, in week 1, you're not going to know for sure. You can adjust it for week 2. Don't get too into the minor details in week 1. But so let's say you hit 22 reps. You'll then take 3 to 5 breaths, and you're going to do 3 to 5 more reps. 3 to 5 breaths, do 3 to 5 more reps. 3 to 5 breaths, do 3 to 5 more reps. You're going to keep doing that over and over. And you'll stop under 2 conditions. The first is I want you to perform at most 5 of these little mini sets after the 20 to 25 reps. So that may look something like you do 22 reps, you take 3 to 5 breaths, you do 5 reps, that'd be 1 mini set. 3 to 5 breaths, you do 5 again, that'd be 2 mini sets. 3 to 5 breaths, you do 5. 3 to 5 breaths, you do 5. 3 to 5 breaths, and you do 4. That's 5 mini sets. You would stop there. Okay. The other time you would stop is if you drop off 1 rep from your initial first mini set. So if you did 22 reps, you took 3 to 5 breaths and you got 5 reps, you took 3 to 5 breaths and you got 4 reps, you would stop because you dropped off. You went from 5 to 4. And so that means you're done. So this is a way to what we call auto-regulate. You know, some days you may feel great and you bust out 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Another day you may have slept poorly and you may get 3, then 2, and you're done. If you are getting 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, like if you get 5 sets of 5, take shorter breaths next time, or take less breaths next time, okay? The goal isn't necessarily to get 5 by 5. In fact, I would rather probably see something like 4, 4, 3 or something, you know, because you're really trying to push yourself to failure on those. So you're only going to do 1 set of that in the week 1, and in week 2, you're going to do 1 to 2 sets. And the person who came up with this, Borge Fagerli, he usually considers 1 myo rep set equivalent of 3 to 4 regular sets. So 1 set may not seem like much, but it creates a lot of muscle fatigue. So it's a great technique, and you'll do it a few different times. So I think that is really all to explain in this one. I hope this was helpful. If you guys have any questions, post them in the group. And yeah, have fun. Get strong.